Greetings to one and all my true comic book readers out there. Mike from Comic Frontline here, and welcome to my comic book review in relations to Zenescope Appreciation Week. And in this review, I'll be reviewing the Zenescope comic of Zenescope Entertainment Presents Grimm Fairy Tales Bloodbath Collected Edition. And in this collected edition has two stories that are special reprintings of issue number 6, Robber Bridegroom, and issue 11, Bluebeard. And both these stories are written by Joe Bruscia and Ralph Tedesco. Issue 6 was Pencils and Inks by Josh Meadors, I think I said your name right. And issue 11, Pencils and Inks by Jason Craig. So let's get into issue 6 of Robber Bridegroom. So it talks about the two sisters named Tara and Michelle. Tara was going to ask this guy out on, because he liked him. And she catches her sister Michelle that was with him and everything. And she's like saying, you're a traitor to me. And all the arguments happen. But there's one person that could solve this relationship problem. And that would be the main character, Selah Matters. And the artwork is drawn very nicely. And she explains a story about the other two sisters named Tesha and Tendra, who meet with this guy named Prince Ivan of Fairfield. And two girls are fair maidens, just want to point that out there. And they show him around and everything, and Tisha asks him a question of something after he says that he wants to inherit his father's throne. He has to find a woman to be his bride and to continue on with that. So after Tisha asks him a interesting question, he goes to ask her father to a hand in marriage, and they both accept that. So as she's getting ready and everything, Tendra, well, she wanted to do a celebration with her and to walk with her on top of the mountain, so that can't look good. And surely I was right, because let's just say Tendra throws her sister off of the mountain and basically goes for Prince Ivan, since Tisha died. And with that, Tendra and Prince Ivan both get married, and he takes her back to the castle, and the castle looks nice. Everybody's welcoming him home, and the new bride and everything, and these people with these evil smiles, I'm like, okay, something doesn't look right. And well, let's just say it ended up with not being a dream come true for Tendra. Because let's just say that she winds up going back where they eat her. Basically being the supper. So, yeah, that was kind of disturbing there. And then the two sisters saying, it was a crazy story, and they both apologized to each other of what happened. So, I'm guessing the lesson learned here is don't fall in love with someone that might be someone that might do something that you might not like in the end. I mean, that's what I got from it. I don't know about you guys. So then we go to issue 11 of a new artist, Bluebeard. And the artwork still looks amazing. And in this story, we get Tom, who has a wife named Debbie. And one night, Debbie looks out the window and sees Tom with a coffin suitcase. And he's saying he's having an affair with somebody, and I think that he's gonna kill me and everything. So in comes in the problem solver, Selah Matters. And she is here, like the last issue, to tell a story about Bluebeard, who they didn't know his true name, and there was strange tales and rumors that Bluebeard arrived and he had magic and stuff. You can read more about him if you read this comic book. And in this, he finds this person who he wants to be his bride, but in one condition: he will do his bidding and obeys every command that she would. So as they get married, Bluebeard leaves the castle to her, but she says there's this one key to not look in this one place, the deep dungeons. And of course, curiosity did kill the cat, and when she went to the deep dungeon, oh boy, what she saw in there, lots of blood and lots of things. So, oh, her name is Dasha, by the way. So she tries to wipe away the key of all the blood and everything, and basically Bluebeard didn't actually leave. It was actually a test of trust, which he saw her go down there, which she shouldn't have. And they go in the dungeon, and it winds up where Dasha stabs Bluebeard in the chest. And it was a horrifying story for Debbie to read. So Tom comes home and wants to bring her somewhere, which is a surprise, and she brings the knife with her. And Tom's just saying, you know, like, no more questions, I just want to take you there. So she's acting all weird, and she's wondering, you know, why you acting so weird. So just like the story, Debbie stabs Tom, but it was actually a surprise party. And yeah, and she didn't end the story where Bluebeard wasn't going to hurt her. She just wanted the wife who was trusting, and that was the end. So lesson learned there: don't jump to conclusions, or else you'll never know what really is the truth. So after reading both of these issues, I would give this story, I would say, a 5 out of 5. It was really interesting. Seal of Matters tells amazing stories and tales in this. So if you guys haven't got this comic book, I would definitely recommend this from Zenescope Comics for adult readers, because there is some swearing and lots of blood and everything else. And with that, guys, that is my comic book review in relation to Zenescope Appreciation Week of Grimm Fairy Tales Bloodbath Collected Edition of Issue 6 and Issue 11. Before I go, don't forget to check out Comic Related and ComicFrontline.com. Together, we are your number one source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Subscribe here to Comic Frontline today for more vids to come. And comment below if you have got this issue. You could go on Zenescope.com, where from now to the end of May they have comic books 3 months or older that are $1. If they're not, then they cost regular comic price, and you could get this for really $1. So definitely go check them out on Zenescope.com and buy it for yourselves and read the book. So until then, to all my true comic book readers out there, Mike from Comic Frontline saying take care and keep watching. Later, everyone.